Happy Sunday. I was supposed to record this video last night, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to. So here I am now. I'm going to try my best to not go too long with this. I do have some things that I want to say. Hopefully, I don't lose the natural light coming in from my picture window. But if we do, then I'll just turn on the lights. So anyway, I want to get started with this. You can see that I have fair use under Section 107 of the copyright. This is my opinion. Last time I checked, I'm allowed to have an opinion just like everybody else's, right? So we're going to get into this quick. I'm doing this video because people here have a serious obsession with Bombshell, okay? And this is in my opinion. And I've been watching so much of this stuff. It's quite disturbing that people just cannot stop. I mean, it's getting out of control. Like, if you read some of these chats, it's not good. So we're going to get started here. The first person I'm going to start with is Texas Girl, because she has a serious obsession with Bombshell. All right. The other day I made a post. I've made several posts now about the bullying and the harassment. And, nobody seems to give a damn. But for me personally, I see it going on, and I am not going to shut up, because it is bullying and harassment. We'll get into a little bit of, they're going to say she responds and this and that. Of course she does, because nobody's going to sit back and take it, right? I know they wouldn't, because I've seen that. And I know she's not going to. So let's get started here. I made a community post, and I had tagged Texas Girl in this post because, yet again, another day of wash, rinse, repeat. All right. This lady has a serious problem when it comes to Bombshell. I mean, basically all of her content is about Bombshell. So recently, though, she started making some other like how-to videos, and I think that's great, right? But she can't do too much different from Bombshell for too long. So I'm going to read my community post that I tagged her in, and then she shared it, and I'll read what she stated. So basically, my community post said, "Can you imagine having a channel that speaks on the same person constantly? At Texas Girl 3, almost all of your content is about Bombshell. Why can't you stop? You are 100% obsessed with her. And you can't say that is not true. Your channel is 99.8% about Bombshell. Shake my damn head. Up until recently, you did a few uploads of something different, but you just can't help yourself, can you? For someone that you will never meet, you have a very, very unhealthy obsession. You should do something about that," which I think you probably should, because this isn't good. Hey, maybe you could do a video on teaching people to screen share from StreamYard. People are always looking and searching for how-to videos. There is absolutely no reason to bully and harass someone, and you just never quit. Look, I said in my last video that you have some talent with being able to make videos. Why can't you continue doing that? Instead, you continue talking about Bombshell. You do realize that everything that you keep saying, you said numerous times. Wash, rinse, repeat. Rolling eye emoji is what I put. People are sick of hearing the same old shit. That's a fact. You can have an opinion just like anyone else, but what you have been doing is beyond having an opinion at this point. Have a great weekend and be safe. So, Texas Girl shared my post on her community post, and she made her little comment with this one, saying, "Another minion with an opinion that Scamshell can only play 3-year-old videos, but we can't hold her accountable for a debt she owes from a year and a half ago. Don't tag me, Kay." Girl, you don't know me, Kay. Tells me everything about you, who and what you are. Just another minion with a rolling eye emoji. Okay. So I saw that, of course, because I'm alerted somebody shared my post. I then pinned a comment on my post that I had made. I didn't edit my post yet, but I pinned a comment at the bottom and I said, with laughing emojis, I am a minion for speaking the truth. I think not. You can't handle that other people here see what is being done to someone that you just don't like. Also, let's get something else straight. I do not belong to anyone's channel, and that's a fact. I've always been on my own here. You're not going to pin me with anybody. Okay? Ugh. I do not belong to anyone's channel. Calling me a minion won't work, Texas girl, and it won't. Anyone who has been on these YouTube streets can tell you, I stay to myself. I am in no crowd. Bottom line, you are obsessed greatly with Bombshell's every move. You prove that over and over now. This isn't just about you say or believe that Bombshell owes money. You stay at Bombshell because you just don't like her. And you use this money shit as a reason why you mention her constantly. Fact. Stay obsessed because we know you will. Now, I have shopping to do. I actually leave my house. Bye now. With some laughing emojis and a rolling eye emoji, just dumb shit. But the bottom line is she is so obsessed with her. That's it. Okay. Now, if that wasn't enough for her, she then turns around and she makes yet again her own post and tagging me because we're going to play childish games, I guess. How old are you, Texas girl? Because I'm pretty sure you're much older than me, but I actually act like an adult. So there's that. Anyway, we'll move on to her next post where I'm tagged. So I get tagged from yet another minion today. Here we are calling me a minion because I don't agree with your opinion. How sad. How sad. We should probably get the damn violins out, right? Calling me out for calling out a scammer. However, not the scammer for playing 3-year-old videos deflecting on all the money she's scammed from 1.5 years ago from the same people she keeps mentioning. And it wasn't your money, right, Stacy Chit Chats? It was people who were friends of the hoghead. Here we go, because, she can't stop. Hoghead. But that's okay with you. Shows me exactly what you are. And see, I can tag too, right? You sure can. I don't care if you like what I do or not. Tell your leader to pay back what she borrowed. I don't got a leader. Okay, girl? I don't got a fucking leader. You took so much time to say something to me. For what? I'm not a scammer. Your leader is. Her membership checks kept rolling in while her channel was down. Why don't you watch the video I posted? It's all there. But no, eyes wide shut. The day I let someone like you tell me who I am, well, let's just say, not happening today, minion. Go grab your udder and shut up. Excuse me, bitch. Again, I belong to myself. I don't belong to nobody else, okay? Yes, there's channels I support, but I'm not in no crowd with anybody. I'm on my own here, as I've always been. And anybody that's been on YouTube for a long time can tell you I'm on my own. Yeah, there's some great channels that I support, but I don't belong to nobody. Okay? I get to have my own opinion, speak to what my thoughts and feelings are. And if I don't agree with somebody, I don't got to worry about somebody not being my friends or not talking to me. Didn't that happen to you, girl? You had a disagreement and then, oh, bitch, oh, man, people weren't talking to you, were they? Girl, you talk too much. So then we get to the next person we're going to get into. Susan Georgia Peach. She decided that, she was going to have her little say in all of this, and she was going to tag me when it came to all of this because, she's going on and on and on. A bail bombshell, too. Both of them are. Stream after stream or a post, whatever. We gotta do this because the obsession's real, people. It's real. So Susan tags me and says, at Stacy Chit Chats, why don't you tell your leader, here we go again, Susan George Peach, I don't got no leader. How many times I got to tell you that? You do, though, don't you? I don't, girl. To repay her loan to me, she borrowed and didn't repay her loan to a disabled person that gave up her time to help her in the time of need. Oh, but it wasn't your money, so who cares, right? I couldn't afford to be giving that amount of money away living on a fixed income. Go drink her bathwater. Go drink her bathwater and shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah? I don't think so, bitch. I don't gotta shut the fuck up, and I don't drink nobody's bathwater, okay? I don't do that shit. Why? Because unlike you, I don't got a leader, bitch. You guys keep saying all this shit because you don't like that I'm stating you bitches are obsessed. It's bullying and harassment what you're doing. And for you, Georgia, Susan Georgia Peach, let's get into this a little bit. You say that you're taking Bombshell to court, yeah? For this money. Why didn't you take her to court a year and a half ago? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't anybody that gave her money that says that she owes this money back, why are you waiting so long to do this? Oh, I wonder. For fucking views and subscribers, growing these channels. I can't tell you how many panels I see these people go on, watch, rinse, repeat, talking about the same bullshit that they talked about months ago. Okay? And I don't want to hear, oh, well, I finally started my channel and this and that and everything else. I don't want to hear it. You were on other panels a long time ago. First and foremost, when this first happened and shit fell out, you went over to Savage's panel because I watched it. They weren't too happy with you either, Susan Georgia Peach, if I remember correctly. So there's that. But we're not going to get into all that because this video is going to get way too long. But I responded. This is when I edited my post to make it very clear. I saw what she said. And you're not going to tell me to drink anyone's bathwater. You're not going to call me a minion. And you're not going to tell me to shut the fuck up. I don't know who you think you're talking to, girl, but I'm not the fucking one. And I mean that. I've stayed quiet a long time, but I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing what's being done around here. And it's bullshit. And it's not just a Bombshell, okay? This goes on with other channels too. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. This is basically down to stalking at this point. But we're going to get into that. I'm already at 15 minutes, so I'm trying to move along here as quickly as possible. But anyway, I responded and edited on my first post that I had put out that day with Texas Girl. And I said, I see a live stream coming. Nobody tells me to drink someone's bathwater or to shut the fuck up. And Susan Georgia Peach, if you didn't have the money to give that you say you did since you were on a fixed income, then I guess you shouldn't have given it then, right? That would be correct. If you don't got it to give, then don't give, people. It's that simple. But you did, so, you couldn't take care of this a year and a half ago, right? You had to wait and wait because everybody's pushing you towards that. I'll get to that in a second. Here you are saying that You are taking Bombshell to court over this money a year and a half later because you want to fit in. Point blank, period. That's how I feel about it. Because again, if this was such a big deal, you would have done this shit a year and a half ago, right? That's my opinion. How many lives have you done talking shit about Bombshell? I bet the court won't like this harassment and bullying that you and others have been doing daily. I've been watching a long time. Don't try to play me, okay? And I have. I've been watching a very long time, okay? Nobody here is going to try to feed me any bullshit, all right? Yes, I see the things that Bombshell has done too. Just like when everything happened and the streets were on fire when Savage pulled up to Bombshell's house, right? I heard Bombshell say, come down here. Again, made it very clear in that video, that live stream, that I heard her say it, but was it out of frustration? Was it out of anger? I don't know. And I said I couldn't speak about it. And I also said that real life stuff's not okay. It shouldn't be being done to nobody across the board. Because we're on a platform. People come here to have fun, kick it, talk, and stuff like that. Not this other bullshit that goes on here. It's absolutely ridiculous. People need to grow the fuck up. And I mean that. Nobody's real life on, I don't care what side you on, don't touch people's real life. Come on, man. Like, do other shit. There's so much that you can talk about on this platform. Nobody needs to do that. So we're getting into this shit with, now Susan Georgia Peach wants to take Bombshell to court. I can't say for sure. I don't live with Bombshell, but I can tell you from the way it seems, Bombshell probably has all this shit recorded. All of it. Can I say that I blame her? No, because I would be doing it. You better best believe I would be doing it. Because, like I said, it's at a point this is like stalker behavior. She leaves and goes to a different platform. What do you guys do? You guys follow and you do the same thing. You try to take her channel down and, you keep saying about her income. Well, holy shit. I mean, she was down on YouTube. Rather, she's making money over on Rumble. I'm not on Rumble, so I don't know. But I do know that I get a hell of a lot of messages and recordings from shit that happens over on Rumble. Okay? And when you're going live every time Bombshell goes live, I think you got a problem. That's it. How is that not stalkerish behavior? You're watching everything this woman's doing. You listen to every word she says. And then you guys say about, that she isn't always talking and it's quiet, it's dead air. Then why are you watching her? I mean, really? This shit is all crazy. So yeah, Susan Georgia Peach, you do what you think you need to do. Okay, girl? But again, why wasn't this done a year and a half ago? I mean, that's the big question for me. But you do what you think you need to do. But every live that you've been doing and talking all this shit, I'm sure she'll have it. I'd be surprised if she didn't. So there's that. Now, let's move on because this video is getting a little long. We're already at 20 minutes. Look, I'm going to do it like this. You guys talk about every single thing in her life. Everything. You let your chats just run wild. And yeah, I get her chat says some things too. I get it. Because they're probably sick and tired of what they see happening to somebody that they subscribe to. I mean, these chats can get pretty crazy. I'm not going to dispute that. But you guys don't stop. And like I said, this is every bit of bullying, harassment, and stalking is basically on there because you watch every move. I mean, within minutes, you guys go live. So, I mean, just to watch her, what was it yesterday? Yesterday you were live, what, almost 10 hours? Like, what the fuck? And it was all about Bombshell. And I'm supposed to believe that's not an obsession, that that's not harassment, that's not stalking somebody. The fuck out of here with that shit, okay? There's a difference in not liking somebody and then what these people are doing. All right. And I get that Bombshell fires back. I have always said that. Look, I stated I'm neutral and that's where I'm at, right? I speak on what I feel and what my thoughts are. But at the end of the day, you guys have video after video and people are grabbing this stuff, you know? So they can say that yes, this is exactly what you're doing to her. You know, and when she fires back, I said it before, you don't get to have a say in the way that somebody comes back and, you know, with whatever they've got to say to you. You don't have any right on how that's going to happen. You just don't. You have zero say. And some of the things that Bombshell says, you know, I'd like to say I wish she wouldn't do it, but she does. And again, this is being done to her. So I have no right to sit back and say, oh, well, you know, this isn't cool, right? Listen, at the end of the day, everybody knows what they're doing to her. Everybody does. And it's not right. It's time for people to grow the fuck up. Seriously. You have so much hate for this woman that I think it's like clouding your judgment because this is not how adults act. All right. I taught my son to treat people the way he wanted to be treated, to just be a decent person, right? Not to be an asshole, not to bully, not to harass, and definitely not to stalk someone's every move. And I come onto a platform that I used to enjoy so much. And you see grown ass adults acting like children. I cannot believe how many people played the cam footage of when the police showed up to Bombshell's house. One stream after another, after another, after another. And there was still more after that. And mostly it was talking about her looks. The fuck? Again, how old are you people? You want to say it was about what she said to the police. I call bullshit. It wasn't about that alone. I can tell you that right now. It was about seeing her. Because I can't tell you how many comments I read that was talking about her looks. And then when she actually tried to show that that photo wasn't correct, well, then it's, she has a filter on. No, she doesn't really look like, nothing she does is ever going to be good enough for you guys. You're always going to say that she's lying, that there's this, there's that. I mean, this place is so out of hands and the hate for her is extreme. And I'm telling you guys, one of these times somebody is going to get hurt. Somebody will. And I don't want to see that. I truly don't. There is absolutely no reason to go with somebody day in and day out here, whether you like them or not. You guys need to find something else. You know, back a few months ago, I don't even know how long it was. And there was somebody else that I spoke up about because I felt like, you know, he really didn't know the history here. And I don't think that he does. And I think there's a lot of people in these chats that don't know the history here. You can see videos, but at the same time, like I said, things can be edited. All right. That's just the bottom line. But even then, I spoke up because, again, I said I'm neutral, Like when it was coming up about Jenny Jen Jen and the oxygen tank and all this other bullshit. I'm like, why? Why you got to be talking like that? Look, I'm not on YouTube to go at people like that. I'm just not. I truly would like to see the best for everyone. But what I am seeing on here is just, it's cruel. I mean, I'm reading messages to the point that people want to see Bombshell homeless. They want to see that she has nothing, not a vehicle, not be able to live, to be on the street, and I knew this was going to happen the other night. I knew it as soon as I heard it. When she said she was getting another dog, I knew it, and I had so many screenshots come to me about it. Now they're talking about the new dog and how she can't take care of Sadie, and I knew this was going to happen. That's what I'm saying. You guys go at anything that she talks about. If she says something about her life, which she doesn't say too much anymore, can I say that I blame her? No. You guys are constantly at her all the time. The drugs, I mean, the money, it's so many things. And you guys refuse to stop. I even heard that, a comment, she's mad because she can't shut us up. Do you want to push somebody over? Is that your intention? I said, Bombshell's a strong woman. She has to be by now, because this shit has been going on a long time. A long time that a lot of these people that are sitting in the chats, they weren't here for. And that's a fact. So this stuff, truly, like, people, please stop it. You can have an opinion, but you do not need to be going at this woman day in and day out about everything. Everything. I mean, if she's quiet, you talk about that. You talk about everything. And as far as the other two that I talked about, Susan Georgia Peach and Texas Girl, well, they fit in just the same. And Texas Girl, you didn't give Bombshell a cent. That came out of your own mouth. I don't know how many times at this point. So again, I don't believe this comes down to the other people that you say with the money ordeal. It comes down to you absolutely dislike her. And this is why you speak about her. You keep using the scammer, right? And again, have your opinion all day long, but what you're doing, ma'am, is bullying her along with the rest. And you seem to have a real problem, because anybody that speaks out for Bombshell, just like Angie did, you put up a post about her too, using a picture of a bigger woman and everything else. Like, you have a problem. You have a serious problem, lady. Out here, your age, making fun of people's looks and shit. Grow up. Cut the bullshit already. There will probably be a part 2 to this, because I do got to get back to the hospital. I'm about to lose a family member, and I needed to get out of there for a little bit, come home, do what I needed to do, and try to get myself together a little bit. And this was a distraction for me to get this put up, because what I have to look forward to isn't cute. People, pay attention to what's happening in the world, all right? Because it's not good. Instead, you guys are on here bullying somebody, harassing somebody, and basically stalking their every move daily. Please pay attention to what you're doing, because none of this is okay. You can't say that you guys aren't bullying and harassing somebody. You don't gotta like anyone. But you also don't need to go at them daily. It hits somebody mentally at some point. Rather, again, I said Bombshell seems to be a very strong woman. Maybe she just doesn't talk about it, because then that would be made fun of too. So, there's no reason you guys wouldn't want this done to you, and you shouldn't be doing it to her or to anybody else. It's not right. And please stop the real life stuff all the way around. Keep it on the platform. Have a good night. Please take care of your guys', yourselves, your families. Be safe. I'm sure there'll be a part 2, but my mind's kind of all over right now. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later.